If Tesla can revolutionize the car industry, manufacturing, battery technology, and solar power, then what else can they accomplish? How about selling car insurance? I know insurance sucks, but Tesla is actually working to make it better, and they've got some really great ideas that are not only going to make life easier for the customer, but will also increase Tesla's profitability by a huge margin. So let's talk about that today. Hey Elonites and Musketeers, welcome to the Tesla Space, where we share the latest news, rumors, and insights into all things Tesla, SpaceX, and Elon Musk. Tesla launched their car insurance program in August of 2019 with the goal of saving their customers 20 to 30% on their insurance premiums, not just up to 15% like some green gecko. So far, this service is only available in the state of California, but it seems like they are gearing up to begin an expansion. Tesla Insurance came as a response to the way traditional brokers were taking advantage of and overcharging Tesla owners. I guess the thinking from the insurance companies was that Tesla buyers were obviously wealthy and the cars were unproven and expensive to repair, so therefore they could hit them with the higher cost policies. Tesla's thinking was that there is no one in a better position to offer insurance on their cars than Tesla themselves. For one, they're the only group who really understand how the cars work and can't be fooled by ridiculous stories about the cars just smashing themselves into trees for no reason. And secondly, they have access to an unprecedented amount of data from every Tesla vehicle on the road. Plus, vertical integration is just what they do at this point. Tesla is probably the most vertically integrated company in the world. They make their own parts, write their own software, handle their own sales. Why not take care of insurance as well? Because every person who buys a car also needs insurance to go with it. They know that every car customer is a potential insurance customer, and there is a lot of money in this business. Did you know that selling insurance is actually the thing that Warren Buffett leveraged to become uber rich? He didn't make the fortune from selling the actual insurance. He made it by taking the money that the company was holding and investing that into the stock market. When you pay your insurance premium, a chunk of the money goes into a pool that's held to pay for repairs if your car ever gets smashed up. But most people don't smash their cars. So that money can either sit around depreciating or it can go into high growth investments. So insurance is a very good business to be in, and it's no big surprise that Elon wants Tesla to get a piece of that. To me, the thing that makes Tesla such a compelling insurance provider is just how much data collection they have on every car. We've seen this come up recently as Tesla have been defending themselves from FUD claims in the US and China. Tesla has been able to provide extremely detailed reports on exactly what conditions did or did not happen during these collisions in dispute. With the alleged driverless crash in Texas in March, Tesla was able to determine that autopilot wasn't even active. And that car burst into flames on impact, so they were able to determine the autopilot status remotely. Then with the also alleged brake failure in China, Tesla was able to break down exactly when the brake pedal was pressed and exactly how much force was exerted on the pedal. What I'm getting at is when there's a crash involving a Tesla, there is no he said, she said. There's just raw data. Plus, there are visuals from 8 surround cameras. That beats the hell out of any dash cam. So for better or worse, the chances of getting a fair assessment from Tesla Insurance are going to be substantially higher than your traditional firm. Quick interruption here to invite you all to subscribe to our weekly Tesla Space newsletter. We deliver all the updates on Tesla, SpaceX, Elon Musk, and of course Neuralink in a quick, fun, and easy to read package. Link to sign up is in the description below. It's theteslaspace.com. And once you sign up, be sure to check your promotions tab to make sure our emails are going to your main inbox. Now back to Tesla Insurance. When it comes to determining your annual rate for insurance, this data takes on a whole new purpose. The traditional broker will want to know your age, gender, how many years you've been driving, how many speeding tickets you have, how many collisions you've been involved in, and what kind of car you drive. They use all of this information to slot you into a bracket that determines how much you pay for insurance, which is honestly outrageous. I mean, sure, it's not totally unreasonable to make some generalizations that, for example, young men tend to drive more recklessly, or that if you've crashed a car before, you might be more likely to crash once again. But these are generalizations, that's all. And in the modern day, we should be able to do better. So Tesla could be able to introduce flex rates based on the information coming out of your specific car about how you drive right now, not how you've driven in the past, and not based on how other people in the same demographic as you drive, not determined by whether you have a fast car or a slow car. So that could be really neat. But this idea also comes with some questions. Like, do you really want to be surveyed that heavily? Who gets to decide what is good driving and what is bad driving? It's kind of tricky. And even as a straight up Tesla fanboy who spends half my waking hours thinking about Tesla, I'm not so sure if I want them looking over my shoulder as I drive. I like to go fast. Sometimes I'm in a hurry. It's complicated. But if you're a good boy, then you welcome this with open arms no matter what. Current insurance companies are trying to do something similar to this, but they have to install an external third-party device into your car that may or may not be accurate with the data it records, and it definitely does not give proper context to any of that information. Also, Tesla knows that driving with autopilot engaged is safer than fully manual driving. Maybe you get bumped down to a lower premium rate if you use autopilot for a certain percentage of your driving time. That could be really nice. I would like that. I'm thinking for the variable insurance rate scheme to really work fairly, Tesla needs to be sending all of this data into some kind of AI supercomputer, something like Dojo, a computer that can apply context to the information. Like if it can say there was a hard acceleration, but it was on a freeway on-ramp, so that's fine, no penalty. Versus say, there was a hard acceleration through the middle of town and he almost hit an old lady. Let's bump that guy's payment right up. Same with not every hard braking situation means you screwed up. Sometimes a moose just walks into the road. In Canada, it does at least. Maybe not so much in other places, but you get my drift. So I know some people are stoked on the performance-based billing structure. I think we're not there yet, but someday when there's a really good AI working behind it, then yeah, sure. Then as autopilot and full self-driving get better and the rate of collisions for Teslas comes down even lower and less insurance payouts are having to be made, then Tesla could bring down the insurance rates to match, maintain the same profit while charging less because there are fewer crashes. One big positive to Tesla insurance that I'm seeing right now is just how easy it is to purchase, which is really cool. Just like buying a Tesla car, you don't have to go around to different dealerships and haggle on the price and put up with some dickhead salesman. You just go on the website, choose exactly what you want, see the exact price with no hidden fees, and you buy it right there online. So once your vehicle order is confirmed by Tesla, then you get the opportunity to purchase insurance to go with it. Again, right now, not very many people are eligible, but it is expanding soon. So Tesla already knows who you are and what car you're buying. That's all taken care of. Then you just select your deductible amounts from drop-down menus. You can customize the coverage any way you want, as long as it meets the minimum requirements for wherever you live. This is so much better. When I got car insurance myself, I called 5 different brokers, gave them all my information, and got 5 completely different quotes, which makes no sense. No explanation for why the price was what it was. Then I just picked the cheapest one and signed it without really knowing what was in the policy. That way sucks, and I definitely would not advise doing it that way, but there aren't too many options out there. The Tesla method, though, looks so much easier, so much nicer, and so much better. So I'm really hoping that this expands soon because I would love to switch my insurance to Tesla as well. Now then there is the profit for Tesla. That's a big one. And Elon has high hopes for Tesla insurance to grow into a major part of the business. Back in 2020, Elon said insurance could very well be, 30 to 40% of the value of the car business, frankly. ARK Invest have now added Tesla insurance to their price target evaluations that were made in March 2021. ARK estimates that Tesla could achieve better than average margins on insurance thanks to highly detailed driving data it collects from customer vehicles. ARK believes that in the next few years, Tesla could roll out its insurance offering to more states, underwriting its own insurance policies. Because its vehicles have better than average safety profiles, Tesla should be able to use real-time data to offer insurance in its vehicles, pricing it dynamically, lowering customer acquisition costs and increasing margins. If it were to sell 40% of vehicles with its own insurance offering by 2025, Tesla's insurance revenues could approach $23 billion annually, and that's being conservative. And to put that $23 billion into context, for the year 2020, when Tesla sold 500,000 cars, their annual revenue from vehicles was $26 billion. Tesla insurance could be at least as valuable as selling 500,000 cars. That's insane. Then getting back to the idea of investing the insurance holdings, so not all the money that comes in from insurance payments is profit, a bunch of it has to be held by Tesla and used when they eventually have to pay to get customers' cars fixed. But most people aren't crashing their cars, most of the time at least. So that money just kind of sits around waiting. The Warren Buffett method, quick note to say that Warren Buffett is a bit of a scumbag oil tycoon in my opinion, and this is not in the praise of his actions. I'm just using him as a reference because it's easy, and well, his method was to take that money and invest it in high growth stocks, and that worked. Now we know that Elon and Tesla are not shy about cryptocurrencies, and those tend to bring much higher yields than plain old index stocks. So maybe Tesla is taking this reserve fund and putting it into Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin. Shit, they could even buy Dogecoin at this point. Chances are that they could make a huge gain off this kind of investing, and it would cost them nothing. Of course, things could go terribly wrong and they could lose the money. It is a bit of a gamble. The whole insurance industry is a gamble anyways, so why not? Most people pay for insurance their whole lives and never use it once, but you might have to. So it's still good to have it. If you end up getting a whole new car out of it, then it was all worthwhile. Who hates paying for car insurance? I'm raising my hand even though you can't see me. Let us know in the comments section down below if you agree. Would you hate it any less if your insurance was coming straight from Tesla? Quick reminder to sign up for our newsletter for more Tesla news and speculation. There's a link down below. Again, if you do sign up, be sure to check your various inboxes and move us over to the main inbox so your valuable Tesla space info doesn't get mixed in with spam or promotions. Now, if you want to continue to learn about everything regarding Tesla, SpaceX, and Elon Musk, we've got 2 more video options for you on the screen to check out. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up today if you liked it, and subscribe to our channel for weekly content just like this.